Raphael. Welcome, and thank you very much for allowing us a few moments of your time. You're on tour in Europe now. Could you explain to me what the main differences are between touring in Europe and touring in the USA?
One's further from my home, and one's closer to my home.
Okay, and apart from that?
Apart from that, I know people here are just, I don't know, for me, I guess it's always a new experience because you get to meet so many different people from around the world, and because you're like in Belgium, doesn't mean everybody's from Belgium.
You're a top-notch singer. You're a bass player as well, but you play more instruments than that.
Yeah, I play bass, guitar, drums, and keyboards, but where I'm from, all my friends we all play different instruments, so we switch off instruments all the time. So it's almost normal for me to play 2 or 3 instruments because if we switch off instruments all the time growing up, so it's not really a big thing to play 3 or 4 instruments where I'm from. Yeah.
We do have a lot of young African viewers. Do you maybe have a message for them?
Wow. Yes. I'll just send some love and say if anybody's inspiring musicians or artists or whatever field you're in, if it's painting, singing, dancing, or whatever you do, just be passionate about it and put your heart into it.
This is not your first time in Belgium. What do you remember the most of it from your last visit?
I think my last visit was great, but even the time before was really good. I met a group of people. It was really nice, and the fans were like really, fun. And I think I crowd surfed that night, and it's just a very supportive crowd. That if they're really into music, they feel everything, and it makes a musician like myself remember why you started playing music in the first place.
You mentioned Africa a few minutes earlier. Have you ever been there?
I've never been to Africa.
If you could choose a place in Africa to go to, like tomorrow, which one would it be?
I don't know. That's a hard question because there's so many beautiful places to go. Then there's some places where people tell me I shouldn't go. So I don't know. I mean, because I would probably pick the most touristy place. So that's why I wouldn't say I'd have to like go a bunch of places and figure out where I should go. Where I should go to next. Where do you think I should go?
Congo.
Congo.
Definitely Congo.
Congo. Yes, I met some people from Paris, from Congo. Really nice people. Yeah.
How did that go? You say they're nice?
Yeah, really cool. He told me about
Did you try the food?
We went to a different restaurant. We didn't try the food in Paris. I did eat at an African restaurant, but I'm not for sure if it was Congo. But I did try African food. I eat African food all the time in Paris.
How would you like people to see you right now, at this very moment?
I would just like them to just, that I'm a chameleon. I always change. I like to do different things. I really love music, and I look forward to pushing the envelope, even next time for my next album.
And how would you like to be remembered?
Just that I was, consistent, and I always stuck to playing real music, and maybe it'll give some other kid, the same type of, drive and inspiration that I have.
You work with a lot of R&B and soul artists. Are there more names you would like to add on to your list?
I don't really add them onto the list. It just sort of happens, and then later on I say that.
But if you had to choose,
if I had to choose, wow. I probably would say. If I had to choose, I would say the Rolling Stones, and I would say Al Green. I would say Big Boy and Outkast.
Can we know why?
I'm a huge fan of all the people I just mentioned. Yeah.
They inspired you?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.